Okay, let's just start with the basics here. This puzzle took me over 45 minutes to do. Not because it is difficult, but rather because it is just very, very time-consuming and monotonous. Step 1, sort out all the blue beads. I didn't do this my first couple attempts because I didn't think it was that important. But step 1, get all the blue beads together in their proper order and then work your way around them. Step 2, sort the red beads from the green beads. This is very easy, but it is going to take you for fucking ever to do it. Now that I've got that out of the way, I would like to pose a question to Frogwares Studios. Frogwares! Do you guys know what a lock is? 'Cause I don't think you do. Here, I have a definition here. I'd like to read this for you. Okay, this is directly off Wikipedia. Because why the fuck not? You guys should be able to trust Wikipedia. It gets its facts straight more than you guys. Okay, a lock is a mechanical or electronic fastening device that is released by a physical object such as a key, keycard, fingerprint, RDF, reader, or security token, we'll ignore those for now, or secret information such as a key code or password, or a combination of more than one of these. Now here's it put an easier way for you to understand. A lock is something that, 1, keeps people away from or out of a room or object that you do not want them near or in, but allows you, and should be only you, access to that room or object. Now let's take a real quick look back at some of the other locks that Frogwares has given us in just this game alone. First, there was the Bishop's Vault. Now, while the keys were hidden in completely ridiculous places, and I still don't quite understand how this puzzle is supposed to work, it did require the use of both physical objects and secret information. It was a lock, and a damn good lock. Granted, the fact that it kept spitting out pegs at me doesn't make much sense, but I can still classify this as a lock. Next, I believe, was the puzzle box holding the secret mind control pen. Now, while this is a puzzle box, it still required the use of secret information in order to open it. Therefore, I can still call this a lock. Next up was Little Jenny's puzzle box. Now, while this didn't exactly have secret information, as long as you could tell your reds from your greens, it did require the use of physical objects. This would be a better lock if Jenny had taken the keys with her, but I can still count this as a lock. And finally, we have the two most obvious locks of them all. The lock on the gate, which required 2 keys and a metal pencil, and the combination lock on the gun case. Now, while the cipher was written on there, I can understand those 2 locks. Those are definite locks. It's a combination lock that requires the use of secret information that just happened to be written on there because the guy didn't want to lose it, and the use of physical objects. This is not a lock. It requires neither secret information, nor does it use physical objects. But if that's not enough, I have a few more reasons why this is not a lock. 1. Anybody who has at least kindergarten level problem solving skills and halfway decent color vision is going to be able to solve this lock. Unless you feel that your house is going to be broken into at any moment by a giant toddler or Helen Keller and Stevie Wonder, I doubt sincerely whether this is going to stop anyone from getting into this vault. 2. While anyone can solve this, it will take just as long for them to solve it as it will you. One of the other advantages to having an actual lock is that while some people may be able to either pick the lock or crack the code to the safe, you can still get into that location or at that object considerably faster than they can because you know how to do it or have the necessary object to open the door. Now, even if you know all the quote-unquote tricks to solving this puzzle, it's still gonna take you a good 5 to 10 minutes to get the bloody thing open. It's inconvenient. And 3, Why did Frogwares even put so nonsensical a lock here when they had a perfectly functional lock that used both secret information and physical objects not 3 seconds ago? Now granted, that's not so much a reason why this isn't a lock as why it shouldn't even be here in the first place, but still, I feel that I should voice these concerns. Yes! Y-E-S, yes. Awesome.
There. I have what I came for.
Show me the file, Holmes.
It is unnecessary, Watson.
It's a file about
Okay, this is just getting really fucking ridiculous.
Is it so compromising that you don't dare show it to me? You came here to steal the research about you carried out by Judge Beckett, Holmes. It was the only thing that interested you.
We'll see about that later. We must put everything back in its place. No one must know that we've been here. Help me. Go and put the paddles back into their original position, and I'll deal with the rest.
You control Dr. Watson. Okay, I can understand him not wanting to waste time showing it, but saying that it's just unimportant? That's kind of weird.
Quick, Watson, we must get out of this house. Immediately.
As is this!
What? But
Be quick, man, it's urgent.
Okay?
because of you, we have to flee like common criminals, which it seems we have now become. I only hope that the game is worth the risk. Show me the file right now.
Let's find a cab as quickly as possible. We can't stay here.
Why are you in such a hurry? You... Wait! Look over there. Judge Beckett. Yes, it's him. Let's go and talk to him.
Why?
It's too late.
Do as you wish, Holmes, but I need to hear an explanation about what was in that armored room. I'm going.
No, stay here. That's an order.
Your giving orders changes nothing. I'm going to talk to Judge Beckett, and you will not stop me.
Why? You know he's the one who's been slandering Holmes, right? But Jesus Christ! Well, that escalated quickly.
Watson! Watson! Are you all right?
Holy shit!
God! What happened? Lucy. Oh, Lucy, poor girl. I must do something. Holmes, I need your help here.
Forgive me, Watson, but I'm afraid that I must leave now.
What in the fuck?
Leave? What the devil do you mean? Holmes, come back here! Holmes!
Okay. Suddenly this took a much more Robert Downey Jr. sort of turn.
Holmes! Are you here? Show yourself! No one. Perhaps it is just as well. I don't know what my reaction to him would have been.
Confusion?
How dreadful. That poor Miss Lucy hanging between life and death. Luckily, I was able to place her in good hands.
The hands of an nymphomaniac and well-known murderer,
Holmes
but
knows
good hands.
that a bomb was about to go off. And what's more, he seems to have taken advantage of the tragedy. No more Judge Beckett. No more compromising documents. No more proof.
No more tedious and
Nothing
mediocre
at all.
puzzles? Well, I suppose that would be a bit much to ask for. We're obviously made to think that Holmes put the bomb there with the cakes. I don't think so. I know it's an obvious twist, but it seems a little bit too much for Frogwares to do.
Loyal Toby. Holmes would have shown us, wouldn't he?
Shown us what? This piece of golden plumbing?
Kurtz's pipe. So, Holmes took it with him. I wonder if he would have fired at those fiends in the opium den. A few days ago, such doubts would never have crossed my mind. But today, I find myself asking if he could have killed in cold blood.
So, wait, you doubt that Holmes could have killed in cold blood, but until... What?
A fountain pen, just like the rat killers.
Hopefully not.
Today, that dangerous maniac is free. And what's more, it is Holmes's fault. That inquiry at Westgate was a total failure.
Okay.
No, I don't. And this is how...
The bishop is on the table. New facts regarding Sherlock Holmes. New revelations regarding the true nature of the famous detective Sherlock Holmes have reached our editorial staff. Your humble servant, always seeking the truth, has been able to initiate contact with someone linked to the Bruce Paddington plans case several years ago. This person is none other than the brother of the unfortunate Arthur Caddon West, murdered during that terrible affair. The revelations made by this gentleman are astonishing, desiring at all costs to release the truth regarding his brother's death, uncover the certain implications of Sherlock Holmes and the disappearance of the submarine plans? What? So that he might lay his hands upon the documents. Mr. Holmes accused the famous partner his accomplice of stealing the plans. He double-crossed him by making the theft appear simple in order to accuse him later. He then set a trap with the newspaper bluff, a simple small ad, for the partner did not know that Mr. Holmes and his boss were one and the same person. Arrested and found guilty alone, the accomplice died in prison shortly afterwards under suspicious circumstances, taking Holmes's secret with him to the grave. I don't remember that. These revelations are extremely important. Mr. Holmes is not a vulgar, deceitful criminal, but well and truly one of the central figures of an international violence crime who would not hesitate to betray his homeland. Oh, Farley.
How dreadful. The paper Holmes used to wrap that mysterious package that he left at the judge's house just a few minutes before the explosion.
Idea.
Locked.
Holmes never keeps his
These
door
events
locked.
have shattered my nerves. I should sleep for a few hours, or at least I should try.
More dreams about tentacles. Always tentacles. They get in everywhere. Whoa, shit!
Doctor! There you are.
Whoa.
I was poisoned.
By who? What the fuck?
Ah, you know him very well. Such a clever man. A brilliant mind, but so evil. He has hurt so many of us.
Who are you talking about? Holmes?
So hot. Flames. The heat is unbearable. Water, I beg you. Where is he, that devil? One day he will have to answer to a higher power. Oh, I need air. I need water. Ease my pain.
Jesus fucking Christ!
To you.
Holy shit!
Watson,
Is that Lucy? Lucy, you are wounded.
I can't find my children, Doctor. Find them for me. But I beg you, keep them away from Mr. Holmes.
Lucy, no. Why do you say that? Let me help you.
You are so kind. It is too late for me, but you can still save yourself.
Holy cow.
Holmes, I know you are in there. Holmes, open this door immediately.
I think that I would rather not.
Tell me the truth, Holmes. I need to know. You have no right to keep the truth from me. Tell me.
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down.
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing? No, Holmes!
Finally, the countless years of meaningless exposition take their toll.
No, it is impossible.
Yeah, just dismiss it immediately. Although then again, I guess after several years of dreaming about Cthulhu, that would seem pretty tame. Oh, there's my usual nightmares.
What's going on?
Police!
Yes,
Open!
just one moment, I'm coming.
Alright, just don't talk over me. Whoa! He must be looking for the developers.
Dr. Watson, is Mr. Holmes here?
Inspector Baines, what?
Is he here or not?
No, I do not believe so.
Open the door, quickly.
Tarantara, tarantara.
You're going to have to come with me, Doctor. We have a lot of questions to ask you about your relationship with Sherlock Holmes. Also regarding your movements early yesterday evening.
Uh-oh.
It's empty, Inspector.
Get dressed. We're leaving in 2 minutes.
Yes, I'm coming. I'll do all I can to help you. I would also like to find the answers to some of my own questions.
Sergeant, I'd like you to stay here with some of your men and search the place from top to bottom. If there is one clue here that will lead me to him, then I want you to find it. Doctor, you must understand that I am sorry about this situation, but if, as we believe, Holmes is a murderer, I won't hesitate to arrest him.
What did you say? A murderer?
You heard me, Doctor. The Bishop's murderers informed us that they were following orders from Sherlock Holmes.
Huh! Having the bad guy give Holmes his name in place of his own? Oh wait, no it isn't, because it's exactly the same fucking trick they used in Hound of the Baskervilles. I swear, if we end up having a murder committed by a snake who drinks milk, I'm gonna beat someone.
Baines and his men have ransacked the place during my interrogation at Scotland Yard. I would never have imagined that I should be put through such an ordeal. I have always fought on the side of justice, but to be interrogated for hours like a common criminal, having to proclaim my innocence over and over again. Baines is convinced that Holmes is guilty, but who can blame him? Everything seems to point to him. I had thought that the worst was behind me, but here I am, as a suspected accomplice. All I need to do is to find Holmes, and when I find him, I'll decide.
I shall ask him to stop, or I shall ask him to stop
Baines
again.
Overlooked some clues.
Okay, so now we gotta try to find the clues to where Holmes has gone. Hopefully without the aid of another bead puzzle. Toby, you just let them all come in here.
Aha! Toby, who knows where Holmes is.
Then why don't you have Toby lead you to where Holmes has gone? I'd be up for that.
This disguise evidently belongs to Holmes.
Or to Mrs. Hudson. We've never actually seen her in any of these games, I just realized. And she must be having a fit over this.
Ugh, what a smell! It reeks of tobacco.
Interesting.
This disguise...
Oh, something lit up. More pants!
Holmes's tobacco. A hole. There must be a false bottom.
Use the nail. Irene Adler.
A photo of Irene Adler. The woman, according to Holmes.
Actually, it's the woman. It's all one thing.
Holmes's Victoria Cross. A letter addressed to Zachariah Dossett, the clergyman? But what is that doing here? It's a rent reminder. But why should Holmes be concerned about that? Another letter. This one for a certain Escott. Who could that be? This J. Escott must be a worker in the building. A letter addressed to a clerk of the court. Why in heaven's name has Holmes got that? This letter is addressed to a naval captain. My goodness.
You're not gonna let me read any of this
All
stuff?
these carefully hidden envelopes were addressed to Holmes under various identities. The addresses are therefore those of his hiding places. Holmes has never told me about them. I suppose that he goes there regularly and discreetly to pick up his mail. I cannot waste precious time by going to each of these addresses. I must refine my research.
Alright. So we gotta narrow things down. Although we could just send the Baker Street irregulars to look.
This disguise...
Want to make sure I get everything. And shouldn't the fucking photo of Irene Adler be one of those important things that you look at for Memoirs of All Holmes' Adventures for the Holmesian achievement?